Welcome back, everybody, to the Tennessee Titans franchise on Madden 23. What a season this has been. The Tennessee Titans have completely fallen apart. Gave up a record-breaking day to Jonathan Taylor last week, but finally a little bit of positivity with the return of first-round rookie Deveon Bynes. He was off to a good start prior to his injury, but has missed the last 5 games. He's finally back today. We also have a new face joining the defense with Raekwon McMillan, the veteran linebacker. We had to do something after allowing over 300 yards to Jonathan Taylor last week, so we've signed somebody. This has been the worst run defense in the NFL the last couple of years. And last week really helps describe how challenging this season has been for us. We let Taylor shatter Adrian Peterson's record. We have to fix this run defense going into next year. And that's why we're going to be re-signing Alim McNeill. He can't play anymore this season, but he's a good run defender, and I want him back on the team next year. But many of these players now have no interest in coming back because we're no longer playoff favorites. We're viewed as serious underdogs, and I expect free agency to be really challenging for us in the offseason. This team is very different. Now, last time we looked good on the field was against the Jacksonville Jaguars a few weeks ago. We traded away all those defensive starters and played some inspired football against Trevor Lawrence and the Jacksonville Jaguars. Can we get a little bit of that here tonight as we get underway in the 11th game of the season, and we'll open at the 25. It was Geno Smith who finished last week's game, but Malik Willis does start again today. 9 touchdowns, 16 interceptions, and Deveon Bynes is wide left. It's great to have him back on the field. Willis back to pass and completes to Deveon Bynes. They waste no time in getting the ball to him. It's his first catch since week 5. 3rd and 1, a full yard to go for Tennessee. And they give this one to Henry, and he gets swarmed in the backfield and loses 4 yards. 3 and out for Tennessee. And that will bring out Trevor Lawrence in the Jaguar offense. Lawrence has been great. However, half of his 8 interceptions were thrown against us a few weeks ago. Caleb Farley had 2 pick sixes in that game. Christian Fulton and safety John Barrett also had interceptions. The Jaguars need a different game plan for this game. And they will open in the air, and a quick completion goes out to Evan Ingram for a gain of 10. He was their leading receiver in the last game. Now they try to run, and there's room for Daquan Griffin. Still replacing the injured Travis Etienne, he gains 8. 3 tight ends now in the game, and a counter inside, and down goes Griffin. There's the hard-hitting Raekwon McMillan who brings him down. Sets up 3rd down, and Lawrence connects with Ingram again to move the sticks. Lawrence had a difficult time getting the ball to his receivers in that last game, and throws across the middle and finds another tight end at the 36. Ingram is certainly the best matchup problem they have, and he's wide open on 2nd down, caught inside the 30. Lawrence and the Jaguars on the move, 2nd and 4, with time. This pass is knocked away, and that is Roger McCreary. Sets up 3rd down. Got to get inside the 20. Lawrence does. The pass is caught. Jarvis Landry, who missed the first game, is active today. They have it at the 11. Lawrence under pressure, putting it up, and he's intercepted again! He is picked by Fulton. He has been intercepted 5 times by the Tennessee defense this year. He just can't stop throwing picks. His feet were down in the back of the end zone. And here comes the Tennessee offense. Ball at the 20. Henry cutting inside with a stiff arm. He gains 4. 3 receivers, 3rd down. Here's Malik Willis. Ball is out and caught. 1st down to Dominic Brooks. 2 tight ends on the field again for Tennessee. And a fake for Willis. To his left, he finds Sal Sexton. And he gets pummeled out of bounds by Devin Lloyd, short gain. 4:38 to play in the first quarter. On second down, Willis slings it downfield, and that's Brooks making the catch again. Ball to the 48-yard line. Tennessee on the move. That's a fake to Henry, and Willis completes. That's Burks, and he has it at the 41 of Jacksonville. A pretty pass-heavy start here for Willis as he sails it complete. Caught by Brooks again. Fast start for the rookie tight end. Red zone trip for the Titans. They come out inverted pistol. Willis looks to keep, has room to the right, and slides inside the 10 with a gain of 9. Same look, but they flip it. To his left now, flip to the rookie Rashad Polite. Takes it inside the 5 and gets brought down at the 2. 3 tight ends in the game, first and goal. Willis looking to run for it at the goal line. Lost the football. Jacksonville has it, but did he break the plane? They're saying it's Jaguar football. Let's take a second look at this. He flips around, runs immediately, and he loses it inches from the end zone. Nothing's going right this season. Jacksonville takes over at the 20. Raekwon McMillan, good tackle, but I'm still upset. 3rd and 6 for Trevor. With time, caught. That's Devontae Parker. Caleb Farley was all over him in the last meeting. 2nd down, Lawrence finds Ingram. He has the first down. I don't think we have anybody that matches up well with him. We load the box on 1st down. Lawrence back to pass. Pressured from Gary. Tipped in. Knocked away by Christian Fulton. Ball at the 47. They'll go Griffin's way. Left side with room. Brought down by Rice. This is 3rd down for Jacksonville. Lawrence against the blitz. Has time. Caught. Parker separates and brings it inside the 25. Jacksonville right on the edge of the red zone. Back to pass on 1st down. Lawrence gets outside the pocket, can run with it inside the 10, cuts inside and gets taken down by McCreary, and he takes it to the 2. Jacksonville looking for the first points. Toss outside and nowhere to go. It's Monty Rice. They got Beasley in the game now. He tries the left side, and Beasley hit down by Brian Cook. Another try from the 2 on 3rd and goal. They toss it to Beasley, and he's hit down shy again. And there's Monty Rice. Setting up 4th down, and the offense will stay out there for Jacksonville. They failed to run. Now Lawrence will try to make a play. Outside the pocket. Throwing. Caught for the touchdown. It's Devontae Parker. 4th time's a charm. They couldn't run this in, but Devontae Parker with a great catch helps seal this possession. That was a really difficult play, and the defense handled that sequence so well. 7-0. Midway through this second quarter, and Willis is back to pass. Sailing for Bynes. Too far, and the coverage was tight. Tennessee remains pretty pass-heavy here in the first half. Fake on 3rd down, and wide open, caught by Bynes into Jaguar territory. He immediately makes a difference in the intermediate space for this offense. We've missed that. Counter now. Good blocking, setting things up for Henry. Takes it outside, running through first contact, and down to the 26 he goes. Tennessee looking for their answer on this drive, and they go play action again. And Willis throwing for Brooks. He is out in front. The rookie tight end getting plenty of targets here in the early goings. 3rd down now. Willis trying to make a play. And this one is knocked away from Kendrick Bourne, incomplete. They do get their first points. It's 7-3. 6:28 to play in the first half. Griffin inside, big lane. Across the 40. and finally stopped by the young safeties Cook and Barrett at the 44. 3 tight ends in the game now. A heavy run look, but Lawrence will pass. Buying some time, it's caught by Ingram in Tennessee territory. Lawrence 13 of 17, 1 touchdown, 1 pick. On second down, open is Ingram, he gets the first. Still no answer for number 17. 4.5 on the clock. They bring pressure, it doesn't work, and there is Christian Kirk, who has been very quiet in this game. From the 31, trying to bring more pressure, and the ball is out to Landry, who breaks the tackle. Jaguars inside the 15. Lawrence with just 4 incompletions to this point. Jaguars trying to extend their lead. Wide open and caught by Landry, just shy of the marker. Gave us a favorable spot there. I thought he was closer. Third down, setting it up, and the screen's covered beautifully by Raekwon McMillan, who does seem to be making a difference in this first half. Jaguars are stopped. They'll get the field goal and go back up by 7 with a little over a minute on the clock. Tennessee from their own 27. Quick screen to Burks. Brought down as Sal Sexton was thrown out of the way. His blocking continues to be underwhelming. On second down, pass goes out, caught by Sexton. This is where he is much more effective, with the ball in his hands instead. He puts the Titans in plus territory. Second down, zipped into Sexton, he makes the catch again. Down to the 28, Tennessee with 1 timeout left. 47 seconds on the clock. Downfield, Bynes can't hang on as the safety met him right as soon as the bull did. Try on third down. Willis steps up, completes to Bynes, and does not get the first. And it looks like they'll bring out the field goal team. So they get down the field again. Sexton and Bynes make the plays. And the field goal is good. And Trevor Penning looks to be shaken up. The last thing we need is more injuries for this team. First half's almost done. Screen covered up nicely, and down goes Griffin. It's McMillan and company. And that's going to be it for the first half. Looks like Trevor Penning's going to be good for the second half as well. Tennessee with 6 points in the first half and should have had a touchdown. But you know what? Nothing surprises me anymore this season. Nothing. After this game, we'll have 6 left in the year. And if the Jaguars win this game, they increase their hold on the AFC South. 10-6 as we get this second half underway, and Lawrence finds Christian Kirk. That's a first down. He has avoided throwing it to Tennessee defenders too often. Did throw a pick in the end zone, however. Both teams had turnovers when they should have had points. Here's Lawrence throwing away. We've still managed to keep him from getting big plays. His most effective work has been in the short game to his tight ends. Ball gets knocked out. That was Terrell Riddick on the pressure, and the ball stays with the Jags. But they get backed up for third down and 15. Only a 3-man rush, and they still get pressure on Lawrence, and that forces the throwaway. Defense continues to make it tough on the Jaguars as we get the ball first time here in the second half. Haven't seen a ton of Derrick Henry as he finds daylight on the carry and gets the first down. Just 7 carries for him. Ball at the 48, and Willis dumps it across the middle. Caught by Burks, and that's good for 10. Already 22 passes, definitely skewing a bit more pass heavy, but running for a first is Rashad Polite, and the rookie takes them down to the 35. Fake, and coming through is Devin Lloyd, and down goes Willis. Sacked for a big loss at 10. Never saw him coming. Can they put themselves into field goal range at least? 3rd and 18. Willis pressured, sacked again. It's Trayvon Walker, the number 1 pick. Trevor Penning gives it up. Back we go to Jacksonville. 10-6 and running with Griffin. Nice job by Rice slowing him down. Run defense seems to be a little bit improved this week. On 3rd and 8, Lawrence has a man open. It's caught by Parker. Got him matched up on Rice. That's not what we want on 3rd down. To the 44, Lawrence to his right and caught again by Parker, having a much better game than he did a few weeks back. Just across midfield now. It's 2nd down. Spinning left and down goes Lawrence. Oh, what a hit by Terrell Riddick. He just slammed him down for the sack, his 2nd of the day. One of his best games on the year. 3rd and 9 now for Jacksonville. Lawrence pressured. Gary's there this time. And the front 4 has been stepping up. Again, keeping Jacksonville from putting much on the board. Run with Henry to start the drive, and that got clogged. 2 receivers to the right. This is 2nd down. And pressure off the edge, knocking the ball out. Scooped up by Josh Allen, and he'll walk it in for the touchdown. A defensive score for Jacksonville. We've seen a lot of play action out of Tennessee today. And there have been too many free rushers timed up perfectly with those play calls. It's now a 2-score game. Tennessee still doesn't have a touchdown today, and we're almost in the 4th quarter. Fake for Willis, rolling out to his right and tossing it too far in front for Burks. Ball at their own 30, and Henry tries the left side and gets taken down by Allen. Gain of 5. Blitz coming on 3rd down, and wide open is Bourne, and he's across the 50. 1st down, Tennessee. 3 receivers in the game on 1st down. Henry bouncing off tackle, shoves away 1 and gets good yardage, a gain of 7. We're on to the 4th quarter. Tennessee down 11. On 2nd down, too far for Sexton. That would have moved the sticks. Another miss. To 3rd down they go with Burks in motion on the screen, getting blocks, and he's down the sideline and bumped out at the 25. 17 yards for Traylon Burks. Out of the eye now. Again trying to run off tackle. Henry's got space. Gets the 1st down. Past the safety and down to the 6. Tennessee with one of their best scoring chances today. Gotta protect the football. This is Henry. All the way out. He's in for the score. Touchdown, Titans. And that will make this a 1-possession game, but they will go for 2 to make this a 3-point contest. Out of the shotgun, Polite's in the game. Willis back to pass. Wants Polite, and it's knocked away by Josh Allen. It'll be a 5-point game with 11 minutes left to play. Jaguars football, 1st and 10. Griffin met in the hole by Raekwon McMillan. It's a loss of 1. He looks ready to go this week. Another run, and Griffin gets hit by McMillan and Rice. Improved run defense this week for Tennessee. 3rd down for Trevor Lawrence. The coverage is good, and he's forced to throw it away. Defensive stop once again. And with 10 minutes to go, punted back to the Titans, and Rashad Polite. He's got some space to work with. Across the 20, angles toward the sideline, and out of bounds at the 31. Tennessee finally got their touchdown last drive. They need 1 more. Here is Willis on 2nd down. He floats it, and Devin Lloyd gets a hand on it. Almost got it to Sal Sexton. Hoping to avoid the 3 and out now. 3rd down, pressure on Willis. Never had a chance. 3 and out. Good field position here for Jacksonville. 9 minutes left. On 1st down, Griffin cuts inside, and McMillan is making a massive difference. So aggressive, always flying downhill, and we've seen good play out of Rice as well. Brian Cook helped out that time. They've got to throw. 3rd and 11. Lawrence downfield. That's too far for Landry, and it's a 3 and out for the Jags. 7 minutes left. as Tennessee takes over again. Dumped off, and this is polite, but not much for him. And third down. Trying to avoid another 3 and out. Willis from the empty look. He throws and is intercepted. That gets jumped, and the Jaguars take over at the 10. Deshaun Payton, the young safety, reads that in cut and just leaps in front to steal it. And the Jaguars have a short field and a chance to go up 2 possessions. With 6 and change left, they want the screen. It's not there. And the pass is incomplete. On second down, Lawrence, under pressure, just dumps it. And the tackle is made by McMillan. Third down. We've seen this defense make a lot of big plays today. Can they just prevent the touchdown? Lawrence, pressured by Gary, buying time and throws it away. They've done it again. They've kept this team in the game. Field goal is good. It's still an 8-point game. Tennessee's got to go get that score. 5.5 minutes left to play. 2 receivers on the field. They'll run it, and Henry is wrapped up on the play. Only 13 carries for him. You can still consider running the football. Handling the pressure. That's out to Burks, and he's across the 30 for a gain of 5. They'll speed up the tempo now with a third down here. Willis to throw. That is caught by Bourne. Nice catch. Ball at the 40. We are under 4 minutes left to go in this game. Willis just gets the pass out to Bynes. He makes the catch for 7. Speeding up the tempo once more. Moving the pocket on second down. Willis slings it. Caught by Phillips. And another first down for Tennessee. They look a lot more in rhythm in some of these expedited situations. To Henry on first down. He's got some space. Shoves away Payton. Still fighting with Jaguars. Down to the 24. 17 for Henry. And plenty of time with how fast they're moving. Here's Willis, and didn't get the block from Brooks. Rookie mistake. Sexton's by himself on the left side on second down. Willis throwing, gets it to Bynes. First down at the 10. Deveon Bynes making a difference in his return. And now the Titans start to slow things down. Henry runs inside, has a path, and Payton delivers a shoulder, knocking him down at the 2. Tick, tick, tick. We're down to 33 seconds. Out of the eye. They give this one to Leonard Rouse, and he doesn't get far. I'm not sure he got anything. And they'll call a timeout with 14 seconds left. That's enough time for 2 plays. That's what they're working with here. Third and goal. Willis hit by Allen, and he's dropped. Another sack. Another unblocked rusher. And this game is going to come down to fourth down and possibly a 2-point try. They've got to get the touchdown, though, and they're 9 yards out. Gotta have it. And Willis is picked again. And the Jacksonville Jaguars have it with 4 seconds left. Threw it up for Deveon Bynes, who does not have a touchdown. On the right side, I think you had a much better situation with Sal Sexton, and this was just perfect coverage. All Jacksonville has to do is not get a safety here, and Griffin takes care of that. And that is the game. Jacksonville avenges their loss of a few weeks ago, and they pick up another win, with Tennessee falling to 3-8 on the season. A game full of missed chances for them on offense, with 2 turnovers near the goal line or in the end zone. And the defense gave them, I think, a type of game you can win with. We've played excellent defense against the Jaguars in both games. Today it didn't even take a bunch of turnovers. I thought Raekwon McMillan played an outstanding game, and we were just far more competitive. I did drop CPU run block by 1, and I think this could end up being the sweet spot. But it was good to see, our players make some plays. McMillan, 11 tackles, 4 for a loss. I thought his debut went extremely well. And now you might wonder why we didn't give it to Henry more and why it was such a pass-heavy day. I think that's going to be how the rest of the season goes. I want to use these receivers more, get them a chance to develop before the year is done, and focus on the future. I also want to talk about the draft today, and we set our focus players last week to be the 3 quarterbacks on top here. And the first one scouted is Brian Nava. Now he is 80% scouted, and I have a really good idea of the type of quarterback he is. I think Nava is going to be a really solid pocket passer. I don't know if he's going to be able to handle moving outside the pocket to make a lot of plays there. He has D throw on the run, but has very good accuracies, B under pressure. He's still going to be one of my top quarterbacks, but I would like a little bit more mobility for some scrambling and throw on the run upside. The other thing I wanted to talk about today is the safety position, because we're extremely thin there. We have 2 young guys who I don't think are future starters right now, and then 2 veterans helping mentor them. Brian Cook and John Barrett have both made some plays from time to time, but we're going to be looking for new safeties in the offseason. And my focus for the new safeties is going to be on versatility and preferably good athletes. I think this draft gives you that if you're willing to take safeties early. I am very much underwhelmed by safeties beyond the first 2 rounds. I do like Marco Kilroy, the top-rated free safety on the board, but he's an average athlete. We don't have clarity on his zone coverage, but it probably will be pretty good, and he can play the run. So he is an option. I also like John Murray, and I have a lot more info on him. For Murray, we have solid to good speed, marginal to decent acceleration. That's not really ideal, but he does have a pretty balanced skill set. Might need some time to become a starter, but I do like him. And then Otis Davis, I think, is just a deep safety option. I like more athleticism, though, if you're going to be just a safety with range and not offer a whole lot else. Gerald Williams is projected to go pretty early, and he is the best athlete we've looked at so far. He's a little bit smaller, but he hits with A hit power, B zone coverage, B tackling. He's probably my favorite safety so far. And then at strong safety, we have Terrell Parker. Hybrid archetype, which is the one I'm looking for because I'd like the ability for the safeties to be good in man coverage. He has that. But I have a feeling he probably goes a little too early for us. DeMarcus Hewitt is a run support safety with more size, but you lose some athleticism there. And he's primarily going to probably be a box safety, maybe good on special teams. Ryan Eisen is a day 3 player, and I'd love to take a safety on day 3 to start developing, but Eisen is not very good in coverage. He's another player that might just contribute on special teams. DeMarcus Elliott's a day 3 guy as well out of New Hampshire. He does have long speed, but low acceleration, and could just be somebody with a little bit of upside. I think the only 2 safeties I'd be really excited to take that early would be Gerald Williams and Terrell Parker. Because I think this position's a little top heavy and doesn't fit us perfectly, it's something we have to look at in free agency. And I'm viewing this part of the season right now as a chance to get a jump on the offseason. That's why we are going to sign Brandon Smith off of the Broncos practice squad. And Brandon is a run support linebacker, a role that I want to put a little more emphasis on, especially after seeing Raekwon McMillan play so well today. If you don't have a guy with that skill set, chances are you're going to wish you did at some point. And we are going to be making room by releasing Chance Campbell. He's had his chance. I just don't think he's looked all that good and offers nothing in coverage. The bottom of the roster is going to be really interesting because with players no longer viewing us as a playoff contender, most of them don't want to come back. And that includes guys like Monty Rice, who could be, cheaper starters, but what does it take to bring a guy like that back next year? At this point, we've played more games than a lot of other teams, I guess because of the bye week scheduling, and we have the 3rd worst win percentage right now in the NFL. With our remaining games, I do want to continue to try and get the ball to our pass catchers and develop them before the season is over, and hope maybe we get a chance for a couple breakout scenarios. Now, I think that we know by this point Malik Willis is probably not going to be our starting quarterback next year. I have interest in adding another quarterback, maybe a pocket passer, because I'd like to demo this offense with a pocket passer and kind of see, what could things look like if we draft somebody like Brian Nava, and then maybe have somebody that can run that offense just to give us an idea going into next year. So I'm going to have to see who's out there and if we can bring in a pocket passer, because Geno Smith's accuracies are quite low at this point, and the main reason I signed him was to be a mentor for Malik Willis. We have 6 games to go in the season. I think it would be fun one night to maybe stream a little bit of this series and then maybe put together an episode that covers a bit more ground. Just would kind of be fun for a change of pace during a year that's clearly going nowhere. You can let me know what you think, but that's going to do it for today. Please leave a like, subscribe to the channel. Much more Titans on the way. I'll see you next time, everybody. Have a great day.